we had our life planned out, or thought we did, and a phone call.
It's a cliche, but everything changes when the phone rings.
They told me that there was an accident, that my son was shot in the back of his head. He's quadriplegic. He has paralysis from shoulder all the way down.
Everyone has heard about wounded warriors, but how many people have heard about wounded warrior caregivers?
I don't think people are aware of the plight of the caregivers.
They don't really know, they don't understand unless they've been there.
The shooting occurred February 28th, 2007, it was my mom's birthday. I was stationed in Iraq. The bullet hit me in my right side of my neck. As a result of the injury, I'm quadriplegic right now.
These families were facing a life that their loved one would never be able to work, would never be able to bathe themselves. They have had to completely readjust their lives.
Our income was cut in half. My retirement is now gone.
It can be very isolating if you allow it to be.
What do we do with all of these young men and women who bravely serve their country and need our help?
War is ugly, and people get injured horribly, and families' lives are changed forever. The Quality of Life Foundation is there to help them.
Quality of Life Foundation is making our wishes come true for our son, Jay, to build a new accessible home. My son was, or maybe still is, the most severely wounded soldier ever survived in the Iraq War. When he was involved with several doctors, they're trying to convince us to unplug them. The only thing, that we could say is we are prepared to take care of him at home. 1, 2, 3. In the morning, around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, my wife and I prepare him for, we call it bowel care. He goes to the bathroom. That's every day. We kind of sit him up, brush his teeth, and wash his face. We roll him up in the living room, and that's where he spent most of his days watching TV. Do you know watch TV, Jones? Yeah. If I had to do this by myself, it would be almost impossible for me to do.
Our first approach to solving an unmet need for a family is what's available in their own backyard.
My hair's baby right now. With the Quality of Life Foundation, they found us a doula, Layla, who was very supportive throughout my wife's pregnancy.
I received a phone call from Kim at the Quality of Life Foundation. I was actually very excited. It would never have occurred to me that the services that I offer would have been able to help them.
I did need that type of support, going through my first pregnancy, and she was very helpful.
I think the community wants to know where they can turn to offer their assistance, and I think that's where Quality of Life hit the nail on the head. My son requires 24/7 skilled nursing. With the disability that he gets, that's not possible, so that falls on me. Nearly 3/4 of his skull was crushed to where it had to be replaced. We were told a best case scenario they felt would have been a highly vegetative state.
Okay. What else are you going to need for your shower?
Getting him bathed, he needs assistance. He has short-term memory loss. He doesn't remember what he's supposed to do when he gets up. We go through an orientation every morning. Hi, good morning. Today's Monday. It's October, and you give them the year. You orientate them to who's the president, kind of a little bit of current events.
Hey, buddy. What's the matter?
Traumatic brain injury is a family injury. It affects the entire family. We have 3 other kids.
They feel like they've lost their mother.
Well, I think the neatest thing about what the Quality of Life Foundation does with these families is we focus on the whole family.
The Quality of Life Foundation, they have been an invaluable resource for us. They've been able to go places that we can't.
Where there's a will, there's a way, but we thank God for quality of life. Jamar was injured, he had traumatic brain injuries with, now he's a quadriplegic. And so he needs round-the-clock caregiving. And so I'm here to do that. Jamar was our firstborn grandchild. My husband is 72. How are you? 73? 72.
Almost 72.
Yeah, he'll be 72 in March. And, you know, we shouldn't be working. We should not be working, but we don't have a choice. We are doing what we have to do.
Even his bathroom breaks, I had to, lift him out of the chair, put him on the pot, clean him up.
I didn't want to tell that.
Well, that's part of the routine.
What I would say personal, it's personal needs.
It's
personal, yeah.
We had to, that's part of cleaning him up.
Yeah,
Care of him.
yeah. Jamar is a young man and is very proud. And it's hard to see him. What I've done is to see that Jamar is happy. Yeah, I'm sorry. And people that are on a fixed income, as we were, can't do it all by themselves. And that's when Quality of Life come in. They sent me housekeeping services, and they came in and they cleaned my house. They come in once a month, but it's wonderful.
These are stories of commitment. They're stories of family, community. There is really incredible love.
We made a pact from day one that we would do whatever it took in order to make his life the best it could be.
Who's your doctor?
My mom is my doctor.
Dr. Mom.
Dr. Mom.
Yeah.
I took vows when I got married, and I'm living up to those vows.
I'm going to do what I have to do for Jamar. Boy, he will not go without a lack of anything as long as I'm alive. And your Dallas Cowboy hat. Let's go.
Our joys are when, in the evening, when we still can tuck him in a blanket in his bed. And waking up in the morning, he's still there that we can kiss him.
It is our estimation that from the current conflicts alone, there are between 4,000 and 6,000 families that provide this level of caregiving. We can take care of that 4,000 to 6,000.
Clearly the goal of the Quality of Life Foundation would be to be able to help every family. I honestly believe that that's a goal that can be achieved.
We develop with them a list of their issues and where's the priority. And then we say, okay, how do we solve these issues?
We've had families needing orthodontic work, dental work. One of the caregivers needed hearing aids. And these are things that were just outside their budget.
Another example of a family we worked with, they needed a power chair, an electric wheelchair. And within 4 hours, the scooter store had scheduled delivery of a refurbished, donated power chair for this family.
One of the common elements across all though is the fatigue. And anything that we can do to help relieve that burden of care are well appreciated. Opportunities to have part-time jobs is very much in need across the board.
Everyone has the capability to participate. Everyone can contribute to helping these families. We've had folks who've owned their own cleaning business who've provided house cleaning for families. We've had people step up in the lawn care business. We've had people who have indicated that they would be willing to provide pro bono legal services for families who need it.
I think a first step that somebody could take would really be to visit the Quality of Life Foundation website.
Quality of Life Foundation. We have to get that name out there so the public is aware, so they know where they can turn to make a difference in their communities.
We have to take care of those people that are taking care of us.
It's all about helping people.
We're doing something about the quality of life for all of these families, one family at a time.
And the Quality of Life Foundation make our wishes come true.
We will make a difference.
We just want to thank Quality of Life for all that they have done for us.
We can do this.